I am still in Mexico. I'm on my balcony and I'm on to my book number 2 for this vacation. And I still wanted something like kind of fun, just not super crazy. And I chose to read Love Redesigned. It's a romance. Because I'm on vacation, I kind of just want to read romances and mysteries, nothing crazy. Yeah, nothing crazy to read while I'm here. It's pretty lighthearted vibes, just like by the pool. So this seemed like a fun one to go to. I'm excited to start it. It's a little on the longer side. Her other books have also been longer though, and I haven't had any issue with that. This one's around 511, so 500-ish pages. And yeah, I'm very excited. Like I said, I liked her other books, the Dreamland Billionaires series. It was really fun to read, so this makes me really excited for this series, the Lakefront Billionaires. So yeah, I'm just excited to get started. So I'll let you know how it goes. I'm gonna be quiet because I'm in public and I don't like recording in public, but I am 150 pages in. I'm really liking it. I like the characters. I like him a lot more than I like her. But, yeah, I don't have many thoughts. It's just good. I will say the writing is kind of clunky. I don't know if that makes sense. I don't remember the Dreamland series that well, but this writing feels very clunky. Like there was one part that I read out loud to, hold on. There was one part I read out loud to Maria earlier. It was like, he is my childhood best friend turned mortal, and like it was laying out the tropes too, like in your face. You know what I mean? So it literally, the words were, it was like, he is my childhood best friend turned mortal enemy and rival, and like it was just very like, okay, I don't know if that makes sense, but it was very clunky. And there's other stuff, it's not just that, but there's like other stuff where it's like you can tell they're just saying things or doing things for the reader, so it doesn't feel very real. But all right, I'm gonna go. More updates to come. Okay, I'm on page 227. We have the Thunder game on. I don't know if you can see, but anyway, I'm on page 227, and I feel like we're kind of just getting repetitive a little bit. It's like the same things over and over. Like it's him saying like, I wish how would things have been different if I hadn't pushed her away all those years ago. And he goes through the what ifs, and then like they have this fun banter, and then she remembers what he did all these years ago. And we're on page 227, and like nothing's advanced really. Although I say this, they're about to take a car trip to Detroit together, so maybe that's where things are going to change. But it's just a long book. It's like, how many pages? 500? Yeah, 500 pages. And I'm kind of against romance books being that long. This is probably a controversial take, but I feel like romance books don't need to be 500 pages. It's just too much. But who knows? Maybe I'll get to the end and I'll be like, okay, it's worth it. It's worth the 500. But I have a feeling I'm not going to. Just because right now I'm kind of like, I need something to happen. But I will update after the Detroit trip that they're taking to see if anything's changing, because I need things to get moving. They did get closer, so things are actually like progressing. Now they've agreed that they're just gonna have a little fling until she has to leave for San Francisco. But I like this book. I kind of feel like it's almost like, how many tropes can I shove into one book? I don't know if this makes sense, but it's like there's every stereotypical like she got hurt, so he had to run in and save her, and there was the one bed thing in the hotel, and enemies to lovers, well, friends, enemies, lovers, secret dating, like, it's just everything in one book, which I like them all, but it's kind of weird to have everything shoved in, and on top of that, the writing still being kind of clunky. I remember liking the other series better, but it's also been a little bit, so I'm like, maybe my, like, taste has changed. I know a lot of the reviews I'm doing, I think a few of them have been romance. I'm actually not a huge romance reader, so maybe that's where my problem is. But yeah, I'm on page 389. Yeah, 389. So I'm probably about to go to bed. I think I am gonna go to bed. I stayed up and watched the Thunder play. They won. So yeah, I'm kind of tired, but updates to come tomorrow. They just resolved their, like, argument that they've been having for like 10 years, and not the argument, but like the reason that they're so mad at each other, and it literally took up half a page. And I'm not saying it had to be this long drawn out thing, but like it's what both of them have been so hurt about for the whole book, and we're on page 339, and it literally like got resolved like that. It was like 4 sentences. I hope I didn't wake Maria up, but it was just kind of anticlimactic, and we still have like 170 pages to go, so we'll see. I'm in public again, so I have to be quiet, but they've resolved everything except for the long distance problem, and we still have like over 100 pages to go, so I'm kind of interested to see where this goes, just because I kind of feel like this would be a good stopping point. Like, they haven't had the big thing happen, but they've like finally opened up to each other, and it's like, I wish they had the big adversity be like 50 pages ago, so then we're nearing the end, because it feels kind of just like, okay, when's the next thing gonna happen, you know? Okay, I was right. It is the fact that she has to go to San Francisco because he said I love you, and she like kind of wonders she does, but she knows that she has to leave, and then she just got a call when she was about a job offer in San Francisco, and he got like really disappointed because he thought he was convincing her to stay, and she's like, I don't want to leave, but I feel like I have to, so we're gonna see where it goes. I haven't mentioned this yet, but the characters from Dreamland Billionaires are coming up again, and I love it, but it's in like a fun, natural way. It's not like crazy, but I love the little connection. I finished the book. Woohoo! It was super cute at the end, so I'm sorry for doubting. He surprised her by building, so I don't think I've given this context, but I kind of knew that this would happen because of the way they set it up, but it was still really cute. Basically, they bought this house that they were going to redecorate together, and they found, everyone in the town is saying it's haunted. They found the diaries of like the original builder, and he was building it for this girl he wanted to marry, and he was going to build her a gazebo out back, but then he died before he could ever finish it. So I kind of knew, like, oh, he's going to build her the gazebo. But the way they did it was really cute. He surprised her with it, and then they got married under the gazebo. So that was super, like, really cute. And then he had, like, a dahlia, her name's Dahlia, carved above. So he had, like, the flower, like, carved into the wood. It was really cute. I'm trying to think. There were, like, a lot of cute things then at the end, and I really liked it. Do I still wish it was a little shorter? Yes, because I am against long romance books on principle. Like, especially when you're still following the, like,
they don't like they don't like each other, or they just met or whatever. They get close, something comes between them, and then they get back. Especially when you're following that like basic structure, I think it kind of drags on. But I really like this one, and I definitely will be reading the next ones. I feel like I kind of know who the next one's about. Actually, I know for sure. It's about, oh, what's his name? His cousin, and then the girl that he's going on a trip with, because he just got divorced, and it's his, like, so he's super disillusioned and like kind of grumpy, and it's his son's nanny, and his son loves his nanny, and they're going on vacation, and the son insisted that they bring her. So I'm like, okay, that's gonna be the next book. But I'm really excited, and I'm really glad that they brought in the people from the previous series. Avery, quit laughing at me.
I'm not laughing at you.
She's laughing at me. But I'm glad they brought in the people from the previous series. It was like a fun little cameo. It wasn't like enough where it's annoying, but it's fun to like see their faces, and they end up like giving her a job because her TV show got canceled. So like they offered to host her show on the, what's it called? It's not Dreamland, it's like Dream Stream or something. I don't know. But they're hosting her show. So I'm very excited. I did think it was a little, my only complaint, the way that they ended up getting married is that they weren't even engaged. They were just like hanging out, and he was like, hey, do you want to get married today? And she's like, really? He goes, yeah, I have a ring. I've been meaning to give it to you. So she like her favorite thing to do is like snoop in people's stuff. So he said, I hid it around the house somewhere for you. So she like went, found it, he proposed, whatever. The same day, they get married, and it like we find out that he had been planning it, and he had so they had like a white dress, but they had all the stuff ready, which she really liked it. I think that's a little weird. Like he was planning a wedding when they weren't even engaged. I don't know. That's just a little weird to me.
What?
Would you like to turn around and say hi?
No.
Okay. I think it's a little weird. Excuse her little cameo. But, yeah, I wouldn't like that. But, anyway, sorry, that threw me off. Well, I would give it stars. How many would I give it? I feel like if you asked me about 100 pages ago, I would have given it a lower rating, but the ending was really cute. So I'll give it a 4. What feels right in my heart? A 4. 3? 4.2? 4.3? A 4.3. Because my mind is 4.2, 4.3, 4.4, that range. So I'm just going to go in the middle, 4.3. So, super cute. I recommend it. I would definitely read the Dreamland Billionaires series first, just because they do kind of pop up. But if you don't, it's not the end of the world. You just won't know who they are. And, you won't really care. But, yeah, I am excited for when she releases the next one. I will definitely read it. And I'm kind of in the mood for a literary fiction or something, maybe a mystery, but I kind of want to do something not romancy. And so I'll see what else I brought. I have a lot of books on vacation, so I'll evaluate from what else I brought. But bye.